We're live. I made it just in the nick of time. We are here. It is Cincinnati Bengals football, Monday night. Oh, well, there we go. Had a little bit of an echo right there. It is the Cincinnati Bengals versus the Denver Broncos. We got one person in here so far. The Bengals 2-1 right now. The inactives I saw today. Jermaine Burton's inactive. Apparently, he was late for practice. First pick from scrimmage, ball on the 30-yard line. I'm trying to get better at this play-by-play shit. Browning fakes it, drops back to pass. Throws in the flat to Chase Brown. It is incomplete. That is going to get to Burton that's going to get to Jake Browning after a while. Because what Denver does is anytime that someone throws an incomplete pass like the visitor, they shout incomplete. And I know this because I went to one Broncos game. And the opposing quarterback that day for the opposing team was a Jets legend, Zach Wilson. Deadass. Not even kidding. He threw a lot of incomplete passes. I believe it was 26-0 that day. Week 3, 2021, same day that Justin Tucker kicked the game-winning field goal from 66 yards as Browning checks it down to Chase to the left, tackled in the backfield. What a play. It is now 2nd and 11. Ball on the 29-yard line. Also, I believe there might have been like a penalty on that first play. Again, 14, 22, 21, 20. If you want to sync up, 19, 18. Browning, single setback, got Chase Brown to his left. He drops back to pass, checks it down to Chase Brown. It's complete. Brown's running. He's still going. He breaks a few tackles, and he'll get down to about the 45-yard line. There is a penalty on the play, pending the flag. Could be an offsides, could be a holding. I see Jake Browning with a pissed off look on his face, so it's probably a hold. Repeat 2nd down, so I think it's probably a false start. I need to fix the lighting at some point. I will do that during a commercial break. Thank you guys, Jen. There's a few of you. Say hello if you feel like it. I don't know if I'm going to get Grossi rated this week because I got Grossi rated last week, but I do know that Tom Grossi is streaming. Oh, you're bad. Hi, Ghost. And it is 3rd and 1. Sneaks it. Hi, Lucian. You watching Grossi as well? Oh, I have a microphone to where I can't even see the group chat. Eliza, what's up? Friends and fam. The Jets and Dolphins are 10-0 right now. I was watching that game a little bit. The last throw I saw Justin Fields make, he should not legally be allowed to have a throwing arm. He's not a very good passer. Browning, draw play to Chase Brown. He runs. He gets about 2 or 3 yards there, tackled at the Bengals 49-yard line. Ghost. We like crispy. The crispiest fries ever. That just sounds burnt. Well, we'll figure it out eventually. It is 2nd and 6. Ball at approximately midfield. Browning had his first start since 2023 last week. Browning under center, Yoshi in motion. That's a fun thing to say. Fakes it to Brown. Browning drops back to pass. He fires deep. It is batted down. Brandon Jones, I believe, on the play. 12:33 remaining on the clock. He had Chase deep. Soak in water, drain, microwave for 5 minutes to cook. All right, we're sharing recipes. All right, 3rd and 6. 12:33 to go. Ball at midfield. Browning in shotgun. Got Pirine to his right. Browning drops back to pass. Fires a lofty pass. It is complete. to T. Higgins. First down, Bengals. First down, Goodfellas. What a catch by T. Higgins. It's just like he was the receiver who kind of like molded himself after AJ Green. God, he is so fun to watch. That was a just a dink and dunk pass, and he just zooped it right to him. Browning and shotgun, got Chase Brown to his left, drops back to pass. He's looking, fires it, checks it down, caught by Mitchell Tinsley. Gets about 8 or 9 yards on the play. We like Mitchell Tinsley. I'm gonna fix this light because it's bugging the shit out of me. Enjoy my background. I'm convinced that fixed absolutely nothing. Actually, that might have fixed something. All right. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. Ball on the 22-yard line of Denver. Draw play. Chase Brown. He's going. He gets the first. Gets about 5.5 on that play. 11:05, 11:04, 3, 2, 1, 0. 11 minutes left. There we go. In case you guys want to sync up. 10:55 remaining here. I forgot Vance Joseph is still on their coaching staff. Wow, that's got to be so. Vance Joseph was their head coach for a couple of years. Pretty sure he sucked. And they brought him as defensive coordinator. He's doing a lot better. 1st and 10, ball on the 16-yard line. Hands it off to Chase Brown. He's running to the left. He gets about 2 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 8. It's good to see Jalen Rivers getting reps and drives that matter. It's about 10:19 remaining in the first quarter. Jets and Dolphins are about the same. We got a Darren Waller touchdown. We like to see that from time to time. All right, Browning and shotgun. Got Drew Sample to his left, Chase Brown to his right. 10 minutes on the clock. Browning drops back, fires, complete to T. Higgins. He's still up. He gets about 6 or 7 on the play. With forward progress, it should be about 3rd and 1. 3rd and 2. I stand corrected. League's rigged. Okay, I was also thinking about this because I watched the Packers Cowboys game last night. I was on a little bit of the devil's lettuce at the time. Don't tell mother. She's probably watching. Who cares? And I'm like, it's the best tie I've ever seen. It's named Take a Time to Heal. His song is hilarious. 3rd and 2. Browning drops back, fires to the end zone for T. Incomplete. He tried to hit T. Higgins in the end zone to the right. Couldn't do it. It'll be 4th and 2. Zach Taylor, ever so the gambling man he is going to bring on Evan McPherson. Well, he's whispering into his play sheet, and he's bringing out Evan McPherson. Boo! Take the points. We believe in the guys in the locker room. McPherson on the right hash mark. 26-yard attempt. The kick is up. Drills it. 3-0 Bengals. I did know that. Yeah, I was watching their show earlier today, and I'm like, yeah, it makes total sense because Grossi's he streams all the primetime games. Pern is a Broncos guy. So yeah, it makes complete sense. Trying to think what else I saw today. So the Packers Cowboys game. I kind of think that I was watching ESPN and they were talking about, well, I was like disappointed that it was a tie. Personally, that's the funniest possible way this game could have ended because everyone takes football so seriously. And like there was a big storyline in this game. There was the who's going to win between who won the trade between Jerry Jones and Micah Parsons. And the fact that it was a tie is so funny. It really is. That one's just and there are people today saying like, "Oh, ties shouldn't exist." I mean, I could be wrong. I have never seen as much anger towards tie football games as I saw after the Packers-Cowboys game. I could be wrong. Lucian, you're a Packers guy, I know that, so kinda chime in here. But I do think that was the funniest possible outcome. Part of me thought Matt LaFleur was gonna go for the win, but when he trotted McManus out there, I'm like, "Oh, he's going for the tie." I will say, best tie I've ever seen. I say that both literally I mean that literally, and I also say that mildly in jest. That game was like it was truly insane top to bottom. I truly love watching it. It's crazy what Pickens did in that game. Guy was what do you have, like 8 receptions, 134 yards, and 2 touchdowns? Let's see here. I'm not associated with the NFL, I can talk about this. I did hit a parlay last night. I did hit a Packers parlay. It was Micah for a sack, and that barely happened. And I had Josh Jacobs, Jingleheimer Schmidt getting 2 touchdowns. Micah will have multiple sacks and the Packers win. That's quite funny. So we are back in action. 3 to nothing Bengals. Looks like they're peering in on Trey Hendrickson. He's about to come in. McPherson to kick off. God, let me see this fucking box score. And I don't even know who's deep. Is it Mims? Well, McPherson kicks it off anyway. It is caught at around the 1 yard line. He's running. He gets tackled around the 30-yard line. Who the hell is their kick? I need to have their roster up because I know the Bengals players. We got Bo Nix. I like Bo Nix. I went to the Bengals Broncos game last year. It was a great game to watch. And I had about 62 heart attacks during that game. It was the game T had 3 touchdowns as Nix is under center. Hands it off to J.K. Dobbins. He's looking. He gets about 3 yards. Oh, and what's this? Is that a fumble or did Dobbins hang on to the ball? It appears to just be 2nd and 7. The Bengals are just getting wishful thinking right there. All right, so you got Cortland Sutton, Marvin Mims, and Troy Franklin. I am going to do a really good job at remembering that. All right. Nix is in shotgun all by himself. He drops back to pass. He's running. He's scrambling, running to the right. It is complete to Cortland Sutton. It'll be about 3rd down and 3. It's good to see TJ Slayton getting some starting reps. It's good to see Joseph Osai getting some starting reps. Demetrius Knight's in the lineup too. I love Rich Bisaccia personally, and I believe he's like one of the highest paid special teams coaches in the NFL. But Bisaccia really, I was thinking about because like you guys had the Browns, the blocked kick against the Browns, as it looks like Denver calls a timeout with 7:36 to go. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. And we're gonna fix that tab. Sorry, my internet's running a little slow because I had like 62 tabs open. There we go. We're gonna fix that. Technology's fun, isn't it? third and two. Ball on about the 38-yard line. Last week, the Broncos were 2 of 13 on third down. Isn't that hilarious? But anyway, ball on the 38-yard line of Denver with 7:36 to go. Nix is under center. Cortland Sutton in motion. He flicks it to RJ Harvey, who is swamped up, and he tries to lunge for some forward progress, but he does not get it. Gain of 0 on the play. Looks like it's a little super sexy 3 and out for Baltimore, which was yesterday. Denver. That's the game I'm calling. Shit, I'm so behind schedule. I'm calling yesterday's game. Jeremy Crawshaw, what a name. Jeremy Crawshaw to punt, and the old Purdue kid, Charlie Jones, to receive it. He fires it away. Jones lets it go over his head, bounces into the end zone for a touchback. 6:48 to go, and there is a flag on the play. Let's see what the laundry is. And Zach Taylor, with the dumbass look on his face, holding on the return team. Wonderful start. Good job, boys. Jets field goal 10-3 to halftime. God, Justin Fields. My eternal take is that the best quarterback in Ohio State history is Justin Fields when he doesn't throw. I will live and die on that take. It's a hill I'm willing to die on. It's a weird hill I'm willing to die on. Well, all that aside, 6:48 to go. And it's a Burger King commercial. We're going to move the light a little bit more forward. Technology's fun. All right. All right, I'm about to be bright as hell, aren't I? I'm bright as hell. Oh boy. That's even more fun. You know what? We're going to roll with it. Bright human. Let's see what else happened this week. Seahawks over the Cardinals 23-20. The Steelers won in Ireland 24-21. You guys know this already. I'm just talking to kill time. The Giants upset the Chargers. Jackson Dart's first start. Losing Malik Neighbors is going to be very tough, obviously. The injury was gruesome. I mean, the Chargers losing Joe Alt was equally tough. This might be the funniest game of the week. And Eliza, enjoy it if you're still watching. Texans. Yes, thank you, Lucian. Funniest game of the week. Texans beat the Titans 26-0. Brian Callahan, as someone who watched multiple games of his in person, sucks so bad as a head coach. He's clearly in over his head. He got an entirely new play caller. The guy's awful. He's a terrible head coach. There was a guy that tweeted, like, I can't wait to see how Brian Callahan acts like a prick at the press conference. And then 2 hours later, someone posted a video of him being a dick at the press conference. Now, from what I understand, apparently that reporter has a history of doing that shit. Since when does Condoleezza Rice own the Broncos? I mean, I know it's a bunch of Walmart people, but Condoleezza Rice is a Broncos owner. What fun times we're having. All right, I'll roll with it. As Charlie Jones returns it to about, or was that Peter? Well, that was Chase Brown, but 2nd and 5. Missed a play. That's fine. 6:32 remaining in the first quarter. Bengals are up 3-2 nothing. I do know Condoleezza Rice is a huge football fan. I do know that. It'll be 2nd and 5. Ball on the 15-yard line. 6:13 to go. Jake Browning is changing the play. Chase goes out to the left. Chase Brown to his left. Browning drops back. He fires a lofty pass to Chase, incomplete. And there is laundry on the field. We got a flag. We got a flag. This is what I have to represent a flag. It's my band from PT because I have a jelly leg. It is pass interference on Riley Moss. It is in fact a pass interference. He's grabbing Chase's jersey. You can't do that. Yeah, that's like the number one thing. If you're pulling on his jersey, that sucks. Be 1st and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line, 6 minutes to go. Browning and shotgun. He hands it off to Chase Brown. He runs up the middle, gets about 2 to 3 yards, and he runs into a pile. And I hope I rolled it down. The McFarlane Legacy Series. I did not know anyone made a statue of Jaden Reed. I didn't even think Michigan cared all that much. Or Michigan State, I'm sorry. I know things. 5:25 to go. It'll be 2nd and 7. Ball on the 40-yard line. Yoshi runs out to the right. Chase to the left. Browning drops back to pass. Fires over the middle. Caught by Chase. It'll be about 3rd and 1. 3rd and 2. I'm off just a little bit. I wonder how Grassi and Perna are doing over there. Is Perna having a good time? Well, regardless. I also fucked up my short today, so I have to redo it because I do a pathetic stats short every week. And I'm a big baseball guy too, and the Reds made the playoffs. And I was so enthralled by that I forgot they lost yesterday. So I got to redo it. Browning drops back, fires again to T. Higgins. It is incomplete. And Riley Moss is looking for a flag. And you know what? He's not going to get it. You almost had it. Almost had it. Get out my face. It is 4th and 2, and the Bengals are going for it. Okay. All right. 4th and 2. Ball on the Bengals 45-yard line. 4:30 to go. Oh, and someone jumped. And it might have been an encroachment on Denver. Let's see what the flag is. Denver looked a little pissed. It's about 4:30 to go. Yeah, it looks like Jonah Ellis. Offsides. Jonah Ellis. I can't believe I pulled that one out of my ass. Oh, and Brown. It's got a shit-eating grin and it's Ted Karras. It was Ted Karras. So 4th and 7. Ball on the 40.5-yard line. Ryan Rico to punt. Marvin Mims back to receive it. Snap. Hold. It's like a wobbly kick there. That was not a good kick. That was not a good kick at all. Hi, Deb. Oh, great. I got to watch my language now. But regardless, it is 3-0 Bengals, and we're having a good time. 4:24 to go. All right, what else happened in the NFL this week? Um, yeah, Malik's out for the year. Joe Alt has a high ankle sprain. Um, Houston is up. Houston won 26 to nothing. Again, Brian Callahan's days are numbered. He's been awful down there. Falcons beat the Commanders 34 to 27. Drake London had a good game. Let's see how they did. Also, Marion Hampton had a great game yesterday for the Chargers. Bijan and Tyler Algier had like a 50-50 split in carries. Uh, Bijan had 4 receptions for 106 yards. Drake London, 8 catches for a buck 10 and a touchdown. I didn't get to see too much of Jackson Dart, but from what I understand, I mean, it's his first game. He looked fine. I mean, Wandale Robinson to the moon, obviously, but Dart looked okay. 13 for 20 for 111 yards and a touchdown. Sacked an awful lot, though. That sucks. And Herbert was only sacked twice. Let's see. They had the oh wow, they were in his face a lot. Uh the Giants had 12 quarterback hits. What a time. And they had 2 sacks, one for Brian Burns and one for Kayvon Thibodeau. Tuli Pelotu had 4 sacks. It's like, wow. Yeah. I did not realize that. They were all over him. Tuli Pelotu. Wow. I mean, is Andrew Thomas healthy? Brett, you're at the game. Oh, you shut up. Are you ahead of me? They're on the 36-yard line. Nix and shotgun. Bo Nix drops back to pass. He's running. He's scrambling. Brett, you can't be that far ahead of me. Gets about 5 or 6 yards, or no, about 4 or 5. Be second down at about 6. Elsewhere, what happened in the league? Buffalo won 31 to 19 on the Saints. That was my Packers Cowboys final score prediction. And that did not come to fruition. It was a tie. Be second and 7, ball on the 38.5-yard line. Nix fakes the pitch. He's got Logan Wilson running at him. And he throws incomplete to Troy Franklin. Good defense. Actually, that was Knight, wasn't it? Oh no, that was Osai. Osai was in pursuit. Solid defense there. Good. Wow, man. Osai was completely undefended. 38.5-yard line. 3rd and 7. Nix drops back. Fires over the middle. Caught by Cortland Sutton. And he gets to about the Bengals 49-yard line. Couldn't prevent that first down, though. And that's okay. It'll be 1st and 10, 3:23, 2. There we go. That was a nice little play designed by Cortland Sutton. Brett, where are you sitting? Oh, Trey looks gassed. You got Miles Murphy in. Oh, and Nix Drops back, scrambling, fires, caught by University of Dayton legend Adam Troutman. It'll be 1st and 10. I love my Flyers. I love Adam Troutman, but not now. Something tells me the Broncos offense is gonna have our number tonight. Ball is on the 23-yard line. 1st and 10. Bo Nix so far is 3 for 4 for 43 yards. 2:26 to go. Hands it off to RJ Harvey. And he's running. He's got daylight, but not quite enough daylight. Got about 8 yards on the play. Ran to the right. UCF legend from Orlando, Florida. He's a small guy. He's 5'8". Here we go. 2nd and 2. Ball on the 15-yard line. 150 to go. 3-0 Bengals in the first quarter. 7 on the play clock. Nix snaps it. Hands it to Prentice. And he gets about 5 yards on the play. Gets down to the 10-yard line. The only reason I knew it was Prentice right away is because I saw his jersey right away. I did see that. I did see Skylar Thompson got mugged. I think I'm assuming he's okay. I mean, what happens when you get mugged? I mean, I'm pretty sure getting mugged in Ireland is just getting a beer stolen out of your pocket, but who knows? It's at the 11-yard line, 1st and 10. Nick's under center. I formation. Hands it off to J.K. Dobbins. He gets about 5 yards on the play. Brought down by Dax Hill. Be 2nd and 5 with 54 seconds to go. 3, 2, just so you can sync up 1. 50 seconds to go. It's been kind of a meager game so far, but nothing too bad. No errors. Just kind of the play you expect from Jake Browning. Not as much from Bo Nix. I still like Bo Nix. Bengals showing blitz. Nix drops back. Lofts it to the end zone. Incomplete. Intended for Pat Bryant. It'll be 3rd and 5 with 22 seconds to go. Yeah. I forgot Pat Bryant's a rookie. It'll be 3rd and 5. I need to get back to Mile High sometime. All right. RJ Harvey in motion. Nixon shotgun all by himself. He drops back. He's looking. He's looking. He's scrambling, and he's got the touchdown. The moment I saw that lane, I was like, he's got it. Flip it. Bo Nix had a lane the size of Montana, and he just bolted through. And it is a touchdown, Denver. 6-3 pending the extra point. God, Jordan Battle just missed it completely. You have to account for Bo Nix. It was a 9-play, 64-yard drive that took 4:07 off the clock. Pending the extra point, it is up. It is good. It is 7-3 Broncos. Yay, we get it. Bo Nix is cool. Whatever. He's also got a cannon of an arm. He also looked like his face looks like he's 5'3", but he's probably exactly a foot taller. How tall is Bo Nix? We are about to find out. Elsewhere in the NFL, the Rams lose against the Patriots. I'm sorry, the Rams lose against the Colts. 27-20. Brands don't check your DMs award is going to go to Adonai Mitchell. Wait, seriously? Oh, I let's see here. Oh, oh! That sucks. Oh, buddy, your season's over. God. If anyone wants to see that, so what Lucian is saying is Tyreek Hill broke his leg. And I saw a video, and that is an understatement. I saw a picture. Understatement. That thing is gone. I think I was playing Tyreek in a fantasy league, and it was down to him, and he just Tyreek Hill got just enough points to beat me in a week. Like, seriously. I don't know if you can see that ball. Here we go. 126 to 127. And he had Tyreek Hill. And I had neighbors. Come on. Tyreek's out here breaking hearts, breaking legs, breaking his spouses. It's a whole thing. Am I back? All right, we're back. Okay. I think I lost my internet connection there for a little bit, but we are so back. Third and gonna be a penalty on offsides on John Franklin Myers. Sorry about that, folks. I didn't realize that. Yeah, my internet connection kind of shot out. Whoopsie doo. But we are so back. The 7-3 Bengals are losing to the Broncos. Sorry, my mind got a little for a sec. But we're so back. There's 14-15 left. Shoops, get your head in the game. Ball on the 49-yard line. Yoshi in motion. Browning drops back. Fires a deep shot to T. He's got it, but there's a flag on the play. Yep. False start or an illegal motion. Illegal formation on the Bengals. So that nice catch was all for. But we're back. Thank you guys for hanging with. We got a few people watching. You know what? I'll take that at this point. I appreciate the hell out of you guys. Great play by T, though. Sucks that it had to be negated. It'll be 1st and 15. Ball on the 44. And again, another false start. Was that number? I read his lips. It was number 63. It looks like Dylan Fairchild. Wonderful. We are so back. It'll be 1st and 20 on 2 penalties. 13:32 remaining. That's not good. Ball on the 39. Browning. Draw play to Brown. They're pushing. He got about 4 or 5 on the play. But the difference is no one really thinks of Tyreek Hill as a hero. People like Theismann. People think of Alex Smith as a hero. Did Darren Waller score again? Man, Kelsey Plum does not know what she's missing. Someone offered me a trade. I think someone's down for the Broncos. It is. So is number 96. Oh boy, I'm not even gonna try. Ayoma Wazirike. I think so. Take your time to heal. If you haven't seen the Darren Wall music video, oh my god, watch it. It's quite funny. But man, 17-3 Dolphins looks like it get to cash this little guy. I went to the BetMGM sportsbook yesterday. I can bet. I had it in my pocket, but I had Packers money line, they tied, and the Dolphins money line, they are the Bengals I do not believe are cruising right now. It is 7-3 Broncos over the Bengals early in the second quarter. Lucian, keep me in the loop on what Grassi and Perna are doing. Their banter's fun. I hope to get to their level someday. The job market, like, so big reason why I want to do this. Like, I'm applying for jobs right now, but the job market absolutely sucks. Like, I've updated my resume. I'm just getting gigs wherever anywhere I can, basically. And the job market's just absolutely miserable. So eventually, like, if I could work on my own someday, just kind of like do my own thing, not really have to answer to anyone, just like make stupid videos and have fun with people. The dream. Oh, Justin Fields. I know he's not throwing it to anybody. So Wazirike is on the sideline. It'll be 2nd and 15 with 13:10 to go. T, Yoshi, and Chase. T and Yoshi to the left. Chase and Gasicki to the right. Offset I formation. Browning drops back. Looking. He's scrambling to the right. He's running. He's probably going to fire it out of bounds, and he does. It'll be 3rd and 15. A 43-yard run. My goodness, he's good. I wonder what time the MGM closes. I'm going to go and cash that and then put it in my vehicular for gas money. But it is 3rd and 15. That pass from Browning was incomplete. Ball on the 44-yard line. Again, 7-3 Broncos. Justin Fields tutty. 1 on the play clock. And is it a timeout or a delay game? Looks like we got a timeout on the Bengals. And nope, delay game. So fun. When you're 3rd and 15, the last thing you want to do is make it 3rd and fucking 20. What's happening? That is bad clock. That's bad clock awareness. You have 3 timeouts in the first half. Use one. Timeout. Especially when you know the play clock is running now. Not a single person noticed to call timeout. That was bad. Browning drops back. Check down to Chase. He's got blockers in front of him, but not enough. He gets about 10 on the play. That delay game was absolutely inexcusable. I'm going to text that to my friend. Hill's getting an MRI already. Well, it's a tiny tube. They had to like extend the tube just so his mangled leg could fit in there. Yeah, Tyreek's his leg's fucked. There's no coming back from that this year. 4th and 10. Or not again. Don't make me get the paper bag again. because that is the second delay of game on this set of downs. Slap me on the ass and call me Rhonda. What the hell is happening? 12:07 to go. 4th and 15. The Bengals offense does not appear to be very active right now as Rico punts it away, and it's a pretty good one. Much better than last time. But it flies into the end zone for a touchback. 11:52 to go. And this could be Chase is very pissed at himself, or he's just pissed in general. But all right. Elsewhere, chime in. I don't want to talk to myself. I could talk to myself the whole time. Elsewhere in the NFL, the Lions thump the Browns 34-10. Beverly Hills 90210, Cleveland Browns 3. The Patriots stomp the Panthers 42-13. They brought AD 14 in. They brought Andy Dalton in for a drive. Bengals legend. And he threw a touchdown to Mitchell Evans, I believe. But yeah, and then they had the punt return from Marcus Jones. They had like 5 other touchdowns. I think Mac Hollins had one. Travion had one. It was hard to keep track. Let's see what else. Chiefs beat the Ravens 37-20. Like I said, their defense is dropping like flies. Bears beat the Raiders 25-24 on yet another blocked field goal. In my mind, I'm like, I actually met Andy Dalton. And I doubt my mom is watching, but still, yeah. Um, I met Andy Dalton at a church event. We went to there's a church about 4 minutes from where I am right now. They held a Christmas show like every single year. And I was in like a kind of like near the front row. And then my brother was in like a section over. And I look over and I see this big, bright red head that you just cannot mistake. But like it's just like it's that unmistakable head of hair. And I went to my brother, I'm like, don't freak out. But Andy Dalton is 3 rows behind you. And I got to meet him after. He was swamped by about 5 people, which seems appropriate for Andy Dalton. But yeah, he was very nice. Haven't met Green though. I've met T though. As Bo Nix fires it to the flat, complete to Marvin Mims. He's rushing. He gets the first down. Gets about 11 on the play. Looks like Miami is up 17-10. Oh, they're showing the Fields touchdown too. Oh, no way did he get a touchdown off of that. That's incredible by Justin Fields. I maintain it. The best quarterback in Ohio State history is Justin Fields when he doesn't throw. Is Nix dropping back, scrambling, fires to the right, caught by Troutman. Incomplete. He was out of bounds. 11:15 to go. It'll be 2nd and 10. Ooh, that's a good question. Yeah, foot was on the line. You can't do that. It'll be 2nd and 10. Ball on the Broncos 31-yard line. 1 on the play clock. They gets it off. Nix fires it to the left. Caught by Troutman. Breaks a tackle. Gets about 6 or 7. Brought out of bounds by Cam Taylor-Britt. It'll be about 3rd and 4 with 11:02 remaining, 11:01, 11, 10:59, 58 if you want to sync up. And Evan Ingram has entered the game. Oh boy. Two needs to get his act together. All right. Flag on the play. Caught by Cortland Sutton. One on one. Sutton has a little bit of daylight, but this might be coming back. We'll see what pending the flag. Offsides on the defense. That's a legit play. First down, Broncos. It was offsides on Miles Murphy. I want him to pan out so bad. But 10:23 remaining. It'll be 1st and 10. Looks like Miami's in the red zone too. The ball is on the Bengals' 44-yard line. Bosef Nixon drops back to pass. Fires to the left. Oh, through the hands of RJ Harvey. So it's Tua out. Did you do the fencing response thing? But that was right through the hands of RJ Harvey, who had daylight. A correction. It was right out of the outstretched hands of RJ Harvey. Nix hands it to Harvey. He's running to the left. He's got a little bit of room, but he's brought down by a combination of Geno Stone, I believe Chris Jenkins. So it'll be 3rd and 4. About 9:46 to go. It'll be 3rd and 4 on the 38, 39-yard line. Nixon shotgun. 8 on the play clock. Nix drops back. He's running. He fires to the left. Caught. Sutton. He's got daylight. Running. He's got to go to about the 16. Brought down by Demetrius Knight. So solid gain on the play by Cortland Sutton. And Demetrius Knight is down. Demetrius Knight is holding his knee. That does not look good. Yeah, Cam Taylor-Britt missed the tackle. I didn't see what happened. Oh, Achane got his. That actually might have won me a matchup. But Demetrius Knight is still down. He is grabbing that leg, and so is the trainer. Even Zach Taylor's on the field. This is if it's a significant injury. I like Knight. Demetrius Knight wore a Joe Burrow jersey as he entered the stadium, and now he's hurt. He wore a Joe Burrow jersey into the stadium, and now he's hurt. Oh, so fun. Isn't life wonderful and special? 9 minutes to go. And touchdown, Marvin Mims. Is there a flag? Damn it. 16-yard rushing touchdown for old Marvin Mims. This guy's a Bengals killer. He had 2 against us last year, and now he's got 1 against us this year. This is not a good showing. Great block by Pat Bryant on Geno Stone. Pending the extra point, the kick is up. It is right down Broadway. It's 14-3. A rough showing so far. Just getting absolutely nothing done and letting the Broncos just fly high at Mile High Stadium. It's a tough sight to see. But yeah, someone said I heard someone saying why our team sucks. The article preview series I read. It said Love wore a Brett Favre jersey and committed so many Brett Favre like turnovers that Jen Sturger blocked his number, which is a very funny line. But it's middle of the second quarter, and Demetrius Knight is hurt. We'll see what happens. The fact that he's been down this long kind of makes me think that he's not going to be in it for a little bit. He might be out. I mean, Shamar Stewart's already out. Um, McKinley Jackson's inactive. Jermaine Burton was an inactive player because he showed up late to practice this week. I mean, Knight's just been a solid player all year. It's just going from bad to worse. I don't know what the hell is happening right now. I mean, like last week was hilariously bad. This week is just bad so far. I don't get people. I don't get this team. Our entire season every year hinges on Joe Burrow being the starting quarterback. And now that he's not, ugh, it's Jake Browning, and he's fine. He's a backup. He's the best we got, but it's all we can do right now. Yep, just ran right into the block. Great play design. Didn't stand a chance. And it is now 14-3 Denver. And I believe they get the ball in the second half to start. But 8 to go. The kickoff goes away. Caught at the 6 by Charlie Jones. He's running. He gets to about the 28-yard line, pending the flag. We'll have to determine what the flag is. Looks like it's a hold. Yeah. I mean, he did say in a voicemail, "You should be afraid of me too," to his girlfriend at the time. I mean, this is bad for Tyreek because I mean, he needs the money. He's got court cases pending. So, but now it's a hold on the Bengals. They're inside their own 10. About 8:41 to go. Why is it funny when Zach Taylor's pissed off? But they're on their own 14-yard line. It'll be first and 10. Mitchell Tinsley in motion. Browning snaps it, fakes it to Chase Brown, fires a deep shot, incomplete in the direction of Mitchell Tinsley. Incomplete. Oh, looks like it was a hold on Tyson Anderson. Yep, you can't do that. Tyson Anderson is such a good special teams player, but he just can't. He just not on that play. Bengals have 7 penalties for 45 yards. Jamar Chase in motion, covered by Sertan. Browning and shotgun, drops back, fires a deep shot to the right. It is out of reach of a diving T. Higgins. It'll be 3rd and 10. He just couldn't make the play. I want to see how the pass protection was. Mims looked great on that play, just threw him to the ground. Tyreek does know how it feels. I know, I already saw that. Broncos, they got a 4-2 defense showing blitz. Browning drops back. He's scrambling, being chased. Looks like it's going to be a hold on the Bengals. That's one of those, like, you know what it is right away. You don't even have to see the penalty. You just like know where the flag was thrown, but they declined the penalty. 4th and 10. I'm having so much fun right now. They ran P Ryan to the right. Your Pickums looks like a normal Mike Tomlin season. So about 9-8. Rico. Suave. The snap is a tiny bit high, but Rico catches it. He punts it. Oh, wow. That's a bomb. An 80-yard punt down to about the 29-yard line. That was a bomb of a punt. So Bo Nix will be coming back out. I do a pick'em league every now. I want to do a survivor league. I want to do a survivor where it's like you can only pick a team once in a year. That'll be a fun one. Bo Nix so far hasn't had to do a whole lot. 7 for 11 for 101 yards. Ball on the 30-yard line. Bo Nix fakes it to Dobbins, hands it, checks it down, complete. And there's a flag on the play, but he's brought down by BJ Hill. Pending the flag. We'll see what the penalty is. It would be an ineligible man downfield on the Broncos. Penalty is declined. Great defensive play by the Bengals. Good play by BJ Hill. We stand him. So it'll be about 2nd and 10. Or no, about 2nd and 13. Wow. Be about 2nd and 12 on the 28-yard line. Nix flicks it to RJ Harvey. He's running to the left. He's trying to find room. Gets to about the 34-yard line. Another flag on the play. Pending the flag. We'll see what the flag is. Illegal use of hands on Trey Hendrickson. He pulled a Justin Tucker. He used his hands illegally. Oh, that's hands to the neck. He's choking him. He was choking Cortland Sutton. Throw the flag. But it'll be 1st and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. Bengals 8 penalties for 50 yards in the through 1.5 quarters. Nix hands it off. He's got J.K. Dobbins, who's looking for room. He's cutting. He keeps finding a little bit of room. He gets about 8 yards on the play, brought down by Jordan Battle. Yeah, that's 2nd and 1 on the 29-yard line. I think I'm way off on that, but that's neither here nor there. Yeah, they're at midfield. Be about 2nd and 1. Dobbins so far tonight, 3 rushes for 17 yards. They're at about the 48-yard line. I formation. Nick's under center. Hands it to Dobbins. And Dobbins has room to run, and he runs into his own guy. He was about 15 to 20 yards beyond the line of scrimmage and ran directly into his own guy. But it's still a first down, but it's funny nonetheless. That was a butt fumble without the fumble. Yep, ran. He just threw his own guy forward. It's really funny. But on the 40-yard line, 1st and 10, single setback, Nick's under center, hands it to J.K. Dobbins. He's got room, and he's running, being tackled, gets about 17 on the play, brought down by Geno Stone, pending the flag. Holding on the offense, coming back. Sorry, Shiny Pates. It's our time. On Luke Wattenberg. So it'll be about 1st and 15. It seems like the Bengals play a prevent defense, and they just Al Golden wanted it to emphasize it'll be 1st and 19. Ball on the 49.5-yard line. Nix drops back, throws it backwards, complete to RJ Harvey. He gets about a yard and some change on the play. He's 2nd down. Be about 2nd and 17. The score is 14-3 Broncos, 5:23 to go in the 2nd quarter. It's now 24-10 Dolphins as the 3rd quarter comes to a close. Ball on the 47-yard line. Nixon shotgun, got RJ Harvey behind him. Troy Franklin in motion. Fakes it to RJ Harvey. Hands it off. Fires deep over the middle. Caught by Troy Franklin. 1st and 10 Broncos. Drat! 1st and 10. We're having a wonderful time. High. Hands it off to RJ Harvey. Gets about 7 on the play. About 4:16 to go. It'll be 2nd and 3. RJ Harvey in the backfield. Bo Nix and shotgun. Harvey to his right. Nix. Check down to the left. Caught by Troy Franklin. Gets the first. Gets to about the 12-yard line. Brought down by DJ Turner. Man, the Broncos are just running a fluid offense right now. But that's okay. We're living. We won the AFC a few years ago. I'll pretend I didn't get this at a Goodwill. I did see the Tyreek Hill injury. It's not fun. It sucks for anybody. Nix. Running to the left. Caught out of bounds, but it's a complete pass. Brett, how is the environment at the stadium right now? And also, why are you watching me when you should be watching the game? They're not going to show his jersey name, are they? Oh, it is complete to Evan Engram, or is it? Looks like it was incomplete to Evan Engram. So it'll be second and 10, ball on the 11 and a half, about the 10.5 yard line. I'm hungry. Nixon shotgun. Hands it off to Dobbins. No, fakes it to Dobbins. Running to the right. Caught by Ingram. Gets to about the 2 yard line. Yeah. Most injuries make you sick. And we know, and like networks know that we don't want to see that, but they show it anyway. They showed the slow mo of Damar Hamlin passing out. Also, Brett, the Titans are picking first overall. I don't know. Oh, what's happening here? RJ Harvey gets the direct snap, gets it. He's running to the left. Tackle at the 3 yard line by Dax Hill. I was at that game. What a great play by Dax Hill. It'll be 4th and 1. It happened again, but we're back. So I don't know if I went off the air during that time, but RJ tackled at about the 2 yard line by Dax Hill. He bounced off of the offensive lineman and prevented the touchdown. Extend him now. I mean, I have no control over that, but it is 4th and 2. Nick's under center, fakes it to Harvey. Nix has a little bit of daylight, fires, picked off. And who else but Demetrius Knight? What a play by the guy that I thought was hurt. Demetrius Knight picks it off in the end zone, and the Bengals make a stand. What a play. And that stayed in his possession instead of getting the ball on the 2 yard line. The Bengals will get it on the 20. What a great play by Demetrius Knight. God, football's fun. Can I get super chats? But we'll figure that out at a different time. This is not the newest computer, so forgive me. Oh boy. All right. We're back. Sorry about that. They're reviewing the night play. Had a little bit of time. I had to close out of some internet tabs so my computer would technology's fun. But I think they're reviewing the play. I mean, I'm biased. I wear Bengals stuff. That looks like a pick to me, and it stands. Browning hands it off to Chase Brown, gets about 4 yards on the play. Minute 48 to go. Remind me what. Oh, okay. Okay. That makes sense. To get super chats. That makes sense. Okay. But Browning drops back. He's looking. He doesn't have anywhere to throw. Scrambles to the left. He finds some running room, gets about 3 yards, run out of bounds on the play by Nick Benito. Let's look into that. Jesus Christ. Oh, I also had a tweet blow up yesterday. It was quite funny. It's still on my page, but I said when they announced Bad Bunny as the halftime show performer, I did the tweet of all the old people at the casino. There's tapping the button. I said that's old people calling ice as Browning takes a sack. Wonderful on 3rd and 3. But I said that a bunch of old people are going to call ice on Bad Bunny in the halftime show, and I had all the people just like pressing the button and stuff. It was very funny. I think it's up to like 3,000 likes right now, which is pretty dope. But let's see how that works. How many YouTube to get super chats? You have to have 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 public watch hours in the past 12 months, or 10 million public shorts views in the past 90 days. Be in a country where super chat is available. Rico punts. USA, 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 USA. Hey, Mims gets it at the 15. He's running to the left. He's not going to find much. Brought down on the play by a swarm of Bengals, I believe, headlined by PJ Jules. But it's about to be halftime. You know what? Not a bad move. During halftime, I might do some play-by-play of the Jets and Dolphins. After this, I'm gonna be spending a little bit more time working on my my weekly review video. This is gonna sound pathetic because I know like the people I watch, I get like hundreds of thousands of views. I got like 50 views in my first day, and then like randomly the next day, it just got like 500 extra, which is like very dope for me at least. But hoping to get some more. It'll be 1st and 10. Ball in the 20. Bo Nixon shotgun. Cortland. I apologize. Troy Franklin in motion. Nix drops back, checks it down, complete to Evan Engram, and brought down by Josh Newton. He's 2nd down. 53 seconds to go. Ball on the 22-yard line. Nix drops back. Well protected. Fires to the right. Caught by Troy Franklin. Multiple flags in the area. And that might be coming back. We're going to work to 1,000 subs together. We're all going to work together. I'm going to get to 1,000 before Grossi gets to 1,000,000. That's what I'm going to say. It's a declined penalty. Automatic 1st down. Who is it on? J-Dubs, I appreciate you. Nix drops back, fires to the left, dropped by Evan Engram. It'll be 2nd and 10 with 38 seconds to go. Evan Engram has 36 career drops. It's quite a bit. Nix drops back to pass. He's looking, fires over to the right in the direction of absolutely nobody. It'll be 3rd and 10, 33 seconds to go, 33 on the play clock. Looks like they're in field goal range. I wonder if I have a beer in my fridge. I'll check in a bit. I probably do. Bo Nix in shotgun. Yeah, single back to his left. Drops back to pass. He's well protected. He fires deep to the left. Caught. Marvin Mims gets to about the 38-yard line, and he's rushing to the middle. And what'd you say to him, Lucian? Was that the pass to absolutely nobody? I mean, Bo Nix is a great arm. J-Dubs? Probably not, but we appreciate you, man. Trying to think of some smaller channels I see. I don't know too much because I'm so focused on what I'm trying to do. It's like, oh, I forgot Will Lutz is their kicker. But there's 26 seconds to go. Ball on the 39-yard line. Nixon shotgun. He checks it down. It's complete. Gets to about the 29-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 with 21 seconds to go. I watch Brand. I watch Grassi. I watch Perna sometimes. I watch 5 Points vids sometimes. He's cool. Does what he do. I don't have a ton of Bengals content creators. Is Trey? No, Trey, you're fine. Oh, please get up, Trey. It's a 52-yard drive that's only taken up 48 seconds, but there's 21 seconds to go. Ball on the 28-yard line. Nix drops back, checks it down. Oh, dropped by Batty. Demetrius Knight in coverage. I don't have a ton of Bengals content creators. The one I know of is Flemlo Raps, and he is not even remotely funny. Nothing against him. He does great work. I've seen some of his stuff. He's phenomenal at what he does. But he is like, I'm more comedic. Like I do the jokes. I do stand-up comedy. And I want to be funny in my videos. I love being funny. Which, by the way, J-Dubs, I don't think I've seen a comment like that maybe ever. So shit. Thank you. Nix drops back, caught by Sutton, flag on the play. Ball was down. Geno Stone in coverage. I don't think I've seen a comment like that. Editing is it's not the most fun thing sometimes, but it's fun to see the final product come out. I think they're declining the penalty. Offsides on the defense, and they're declining the penalty. But there's 13 seconds to go. It's probably going to be 17-3 going into the half unless some wild shit happens. But yeah, I'm hoping to just work as much as I can and get a bunch of done, because like eventually I want to work for myself. I know what I'm doing. I have a rhythm. We're figuring it out together. I'm probably going to be up a while working on this, but Lucian, I'll see you tomorrow for the Brand Coverage podcast as Nix drops back, 11 seconds to go, fires into the end zone, caught! Touchdown, Cortland Sutton. Ah! I didn't mean it. Cortland Sutton with a 20-yard catch. Wow. And the Broncos are now up 20-3. I need to write some lines for Zach Taylor's press conference. We believe in the guys in the locker room. They gave tremendous effort. The extra point is good. 21-3. You know, we're a couple plays away. We're a couple plays away from working up. We're a couple plays away from really being in it. I had to convince my brother to draft Bo Nix too, and I think he's having a conflicting time right now. It could. It's right there. It could come out. But it is 21-3 Broncos. We are not having a good time right now. I need a mini fridge. That might be my next investment. I might get a mini fridge. But just one for under my desk. As Will Lutz kicks it off with 8 seconds to go. It's into the end zone, fielded by Charlie Jones, who simply takes a knee. Jamar Chase has been quiet. 3 receptions for 15 yards. With Mo Picks. That's what I got from my girlfriend last night. That was fucking stupid. But, oh, man. Chase is going to be fuming in the locker room. All right, it is officially halftime, and I need to drink. If I have anything in the fridge, I'm getting it. If I don't, whatever. We're having fun. All I have is coffee. And I think I have something I could do. Budweiser, this is beer. This game has sucked. We're cracking open a tall one. This game's going to be empty by the end of halftime. Cheers to the both of you. Mother, if you're watching, Budweiser's a brand of water that's really good. But look, remote control. I'm real official over here. We're going to have a... You know what? I'm calling both games. Man. All right, so holding on the Jets. We got the Jets game on. I got my good luck parlay right here. It's still active because the Dolphins money line was a wash. Jets on the 26, on their own 26. 7:56 to go. Fields drops back to pass. Checks it down. Caught. That appears to be Garrett Wilson. My screen is much smaller. All right, so about 10:03, we're changing back. But for now, we're checking in. It'll be 4th and 10. Pro Football Demon. I need to check some of his stuff out. Lucian, what Bengals creators do you know of? Also, it seems like you follow like all of the creators as the punt goes away. Gets to about the 26. I can't think of any humorous Bengals ones. Yay! That's what I wanted. I want to fill that niche. And I know I can because I've been a comic literally since I'm 33 now. I've been a comic since I was 19. I'm decently good at it. I get paid sometimes. That's their fault, but it's good to see Darren Waller making an impact again and not on a beach. Take it time to heal. All right. Tua. Hands it off. It's Achane. He's running to the left. He's going, and he gets about 13 on the play. The one Texans creator I know of is Ryan Trahan, but he's also just like a regular YouTube. He's like some 25-year-old kid, basically, just living his best life. I love that kid. J-Dub's an Eagles fan. A great friend of mine, actually. His name is Blake Wexler. He is a comic from Philly. The Shady Hollows and NFL High stuff on Pro Football Demons. Tua hands it off. It's Achane. He's running. He's got some daylight. Gets to about the 40. J-Dub's looking to Blake Wexler. He's a very funny comic from Philly. Lucian, I don't know if you know the name Pete Lee, but I just worked with him at my home club, Go Bananas Comedy Club. Literally got a banana tattoo right there. But I worked with Pete Lee last year. Or no, what the hell am I talking about? Like a few weeks ago. I worked with him like 3 weeks ago. He's a big Packers fan. Very funny comic. Tua, under center. Hands it off. Devon Achane runs to the left. A fumble! The ball is out! And the Jets might have it. Packers content creators. I know Tom Grossi does his stuff. Yeah, that's a clear fumble. Quincy Williams, I believe. Quincy Williams on the recovery. Yeah, Blake's a sweetheart, and he's super funny. I have a great Philly story here. Are you from Philly, J-Dubs? I'm just having a conversation with two people as he completes it to the other hill. One of my favorite show stories. I did a stand-up show at a bar in Philly, and I absolutely the show was terrible. Like the room was great, it was full. Got it from your dad. I assume you were conceived in the understadium jail. So I love Philly. I've been there for less than 24 hours cumulative in my entire life. I'll tell the story here in a sec. Tua hands it off. It's Achane. He's running. He didn't get a whole lot. Lost a one on the play. So I did a show in Philly. Audience was terrible. They weren't giving anyone anything. I'm like, I got decent jokes. I'll go up there. I'll have a ball. And I did worse than everyone else. It was at a place called Fergie's Pub. So I go to my seat because I'm like despondent. I'm like, what the hell just happened? So I go back to my seat, and this drunk woman starts to talk to me. And I'm like, great, it's going from bad to worse. And then this one, she starts talking to me. I'm like, lady, shut up. There's a show going on. But then she leaned over the table to try and talk to me more, but she leaned into a candle and her hair caught on fire. And me and another friend of mine start busting out laughing. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, her hair was fine. It was like a 3-second, literal flare up. But my God. I was convulsing laughing that entire time. Oh, yeah, truly. It's one of the most insane things I've ever seen in my life. All right. And there's 3:49 to go in the game. Dolphins are at the 18-yard line. J-Dubs, where are you? Lucian, where are you guys from? It's literally just me talking to two people at this point. Lucian, I forget where you're from. But Achan is doing okay tonight. Just not a lot of receiving yards. You're in Texas. What part of Dallas, Fort Worth? They're the same. I'm trying to think if I know of any comics down there. Tua drops back, checks it down, incomplete to Hill, the other Hill. And there is a flag on the play. We'll be flipping back here to the Bengals Broncos game in just a moment. But first, this one. Oh, okay. I did a show in it was an insane show run I did. I went to I live in Cincinnati. If you couldn't tell. I mean, I got my red stuff right there too. I drove from Cincinnati. I drove to St. Louis. It's about a 5-hour drive. And then the next day, I drove another 5 hours to Springdale, Arkansas. That was a phenomenal show, actually. And then the next day, I drove 8 hours to Nashville. And then the next day, I drove 4 hours back to Cincy. Insane run. All right, ball in the 18. Tua hands it off. It's Achan. Gets about a half a yard on the play. It'll be 4th and 9. They're bringing in Jason Sanders for 3. Open for 3. Timeout Jets, 3:30 to go. Man. I'm torn on the Packers. My dad was a Steelers fan as a young kid, but to stick it to my grandpa, he decided to root for the other Pennsylvania team. Go Pirates! Oh, it's... Man, I thought Jason Sanders was the kicker still. Turns out it's Riley Patterson. Be 4th and 10. 36-yard field goal from the right hash mark. Snap good, hold good, kick up, kick good. 27-13. Which is the most Eagles fan way possible to become an Eagles fan. Just to make someone else mad. Your dad became an Eagles fan just to make someone else mad. That's the most Eagles shit I've ever heard of in my life. Oh, we have fun here. Second half for the Bengals. It really is the most Eagles shit I've ever heard. $3:33 to go in the fourth quarter. Dolphins are up. I'm going to make myself a cool, looks like $15 right here. I'll take it. Well, we're glad you're brought back to life here. As Riley Patterson kicks off to the left. Caught it around the 1-yard line. Taking it back. He's got a little bit of daylight. Gets to about the 39-yard line. 3:26 to go. Oh, God. Since 2018, the Jets they've drafted two quarterbacks in the top 3. Darnold and Wilson. Wilson. Jesus. I think I'm into that part. Fields drops back, checks it down, complete to Breece Hall. Gets to about the 47-yard line. Who's calling the ABC game? Or who's calling the Jets-Dolphins game? It'll be 2nd and 2. Fields drops back. He's scrambling. He's got a little bit of room. Gets to about the 48-yard line. But look, folks, we're back. It's the second half. The ball is fielded at the 1-yard line by R.J. Harvey. Gets to about the 29-yard line. Jeremy Fowler. Oh, Chris Fowler. Okay. Chris Fowler. Okay. We got them good ones. I wonder if we get... No, we don't get Peyton and Eli this week. There we go. So 14:54 to go. The Bengals have been struggling. Jake Brown... I don't even know Jake Browning's passing line, but I can't imagine it's very good. We're going to look that up together. As Nix checks it down. It's Marvin Mims. Got a little bit of room to run. Gets to about the 38. Taken down on the play by B.J. Hill. Dax looked like he was hurt, but he's up and fine. So far, Jake Browning, 8 for 15 for 66 yards. Leading receivers, Jamar Chase, 3 receptions for 15 yards. Teasif Higgins, 2 receptions for 25. Chase Brown and Mitchell Tinsley each have a 9-yard catch. And Gesicki has an 8-yard catch. I told you. As he hands it off, it's J.K. Dobbins. Gets to about the 43-yard line. Yes, when the Eagles beat the Patriots. I remember that one. That was the Philly special play. It was Nick Foles, or no, I'm sorry, Trey Burton and Nick Foles. I still have that Snapchat video saved on my phone when the Philly special happened. I still have that video. I was at my friend Zach's Super Bowl party as Nix checks it down, batted down, and incomplete. I saw someone say that, what was it? Man. Corey Clement? Couldn't even tell you who Clement is. But I do remember Trey Burton. And more for just that play. I know my names. 13:32 remaining. Ball in the Broncos 43. Nix drops back. He fakes the handoff. He's running. Gets about 2 on the play. So it'll be about 3rd and 8. The offense does not look good. Chase Brown, decent game. 8 rushes for 30 yards. Jake Browning has 3 for 4. Leading receivers on the day for the Broncos. Cortland Sutton, 5 catches for 81 yards and a touchdown. Marvin Mims, 4 receptions for 52. Troy Franklin, 3 for 40. Adam Troutman, 2 for 32. Evan Engram, 11 yards. Batty, 11 yards. And Adkins with a 2-yard loss. Nixon shotgun on his own 44. He drops back. He's running to the left. He fires a deep shot down the field, and it's incomplete. In the quote-unquote direction of Evan Engram. So it'll be 4th and 8. Good stop by the good guys. Okay. Yes. And that was the game where McNabb did not know that ties could happen. That's a real story, Lucian. Donovan McNabb did not know that ties could happen until he tied the Bengals. As Charlie Jones fields a punt, the 16 out of bounds on the 32, gets about 15 yards back on the play. And we never forget, Ryan Fitzpatrick was a Bengal. I thought the Raiders had more like name pieces than actual pieces. I'm glad Ashton Genty is doing well. He finally had a breakout game. But Brock Bowers has been disappointing this year. Brock Bowers has been quite disappointing this year. I have a dynasty league, and there's a guy that keeps trying to get one of the Raiders off of my team because I have Ashton Genty and I have Brock Bowers, and I'm like, he keeps trying to get one of them off of my team. And I'm like, they are two elite players. I'm not getting rid of either of them. I don't care that they overlap. I do not care. They are two good players. They're two players who are good at football. I am not giving up, especially in a dynasty league. Fuck you. I'm not giving up either of them. One of my favorite moves, if someone's insistent, the more insistent they are in a trade, the more likely I will absolutely fuck with them. Football terrorist Jim Kelly. I might do a sketch on blocking field goals. Because I think I did it one time. It's like, what do NFL players think of smelling salts? I might do it again. I'm like, what do players think of all the blocked field goals that are happening? Who knows? Oh, it's like, what the hell is, like, they were doing a patch commercial. It was like, is that like an anti-smoking patch or something? Like it's like a nicotine patch. And then right away I saw like a 10-year-old kid wearing it. I'm like, that can't be what it is. I wonder if people do streams for more than. Oh, yeah, that was. I don't know if you saw my pathetic stats video from last week. Jordan Davis has more touchdowns this year than CeeDee Lamb. I love injecting that into people's veins. We love Jordan Davis. As the handoff goes to Chase Brown. Hands it off to CeeDee Lamb. It'll be 2nd and 7. 18.59 miles an hour. It'll be 2nd and 7. Ball on the 33. Browning and shotgun. Higgins to his left. Hands it off. It's Samaje Perine, the former Bronco. Gets about 5.5 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 1. It'll be 3rd and 2. Ooh, the Jets scored. And they have the ball again. Okay, maybe they don't. The Bengals started 2 of 2 on 3rd down and have gone 0 for 5 since. Browning drops back. Batted down at the line of scrimmage. Football is so fun. And Orlando Brown might have taken a step a little early. Yeah, there we go. That might be your ball game, folks. 4th and 2. Oh, yes, thank you. Rico punts it away. Marvin Mims calling for the fair catch. Oh! What's this? I believe they're going to rule. Okay, so Mims fair caught it, but he bobbled the ball. That might be Bengals ball. That might be Bengals football. Unless they rule it a fair catch interference. Yep, they ruled it fair catch interference. I read his lips the whole way. Yep. I don't know about that. Oh, that could have been so fun. I don't know about that. We'll figure it out together. Looks like the Jets are going to lose. It'll be about 27-21. I'm going to see what time the MGM closes. Oh, it opens 11 a.m. on Tuesday in case you want to get that sweet Price is Right bet going. See, I fucked up my first video of the week because I did a pathetic stats video where I said on Sunday 4 professional sports teams were either from or playing against a team from the state of Wisconsin. Yeah, that was a fuck. I want to see what my group chat's saying. Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I don't think that's a good call. I did not think that he interfered. I didn't think he interfered. I do not think he interfered. Thank you. Intercept cancer. All right, so I think they might be ruling it. They might be. Are they? Okay, cool, great. Yeah, yeah. Boo cancer. What happened though? So they are moving the ball back. I guess catch it early. It'll be 1st and 10. 10:59 to go. Broncos have the ball. Ball on the 15-yard line. Joseph Nixon. Wow, 102 total yards for the Bengals. J.K. Dobbins gets the handoff. Gets about 9 yards on the play. Deflect cancer. Oh. Deflect cancer. How about block cancer? All right. Block cancer. Boom. All right. 24.5-yard line. 2nd and 1. Nick's under center. Franklin in motion. Nix hands it off. It's Dobbins. He gets about 6 on the play. Taken it down by Barrett Carter, but it'll be a first down Broncos. What is happening with this team? So I was saying, I messed up a video today where I said 4 pro sports teams were either from or playing against a team from the state of Wisconsin. The Reds had more wins than the other 3 teams combined. I was so pumped about the Reds making the playoffs that I forgot they did not win yesterday. They made it because the Mets lost, as there is a flag on the play as Bo Nix throws incomplete to Cortland Sutton. And old Shawnee P is pissed. Is it offsides? On Pat Bryant. All right, let's go. So I got to come up with a new pathetic stat, and I might do that for this game because this is pathetic. Yeah, he lined up a little bit past the line of scrimmage. .9:32 to go. 2nd and 10. 21-3 Broncos. Ball on the 30-yard line. RJ Harvey in motion. Nix drops back. He checks it down. Hits Harvey in the flat. It's complete. RJ Harvey gets about 14 yards. It'll be 1st and 10 Broncos. Every first down, we sip because this team makes me drink. And go Redlegs. Nine minutes to go. 8:58 in the third. J.K. Dobbins in the backfield. Bo Nix under center. The Dolphins have as many wins as the Ravens. Nix hands it off. J.K. Dobbins. He's trying to find room. He gets a little bit, gets about 5 on the play. Taken down by Logan Wilson, pending a flag. Everyone loved the Lakers and the Yankees, and you just wanted to be different. So that means you. Well, every Lakers and Yankees fan is a Cowboys fan, so you wanted to be an Eagles fan. Lakers, Yankees, Cowboys, Duke, and Bama. That's the rule. All right. 8:33 to go in the third. Flag on the play. This could be an offsides. 1st and 20. Wow. Okay. 1st and 25. Let's see how they pull this one off. Bo Nix completes it. J.K. Dobbins. He's running. He's brought down by a combination of Dax Hill and Logan Wilson. What was the flag? I missed that. Was the hold? It'll be 2nd down. Everyone made fun of me in 03 for the Sox. Well, you guys won the World Series the next year. So there's not too much to complain about. As Nix drops back, faces pressure, caught by Ingram. He gets to about the 41 before he's taken down by Jordan Battle. How old's Perna's kid? As there's another flag on the play, ineligible player downfield on Luke Wattenberg. I wonder what the time of possession battle is looking like right now. It cannot be good for the Bengals. The Bengals defense has to be gassed at this point. All right. Ball on the 40-yard line, 3rd and 14. Bo Nix is all by himself. Nix drops back, checks it down, complete. It's Mims. And brought down, thrown down by Geno Stone. Nice play by Geno Stone. It'll be 4th and about 10. Actually, I lied. 4th and 9. Broncos line up to punt. They get it off. Lines up, and it goes into the end zone for a touchback. 6:20 to go. Man, I'd go to Red Rocks in a second. I wonder who's at Red Rocks tonight. Probably an airing of the Broncos game, but I digress. But it's first down Bengals. We can come back. No, we can't. Trying to think what else happened in the NFL this week. Adonai Mitchell sucks. He's talented, but he sucks. He sucks ass. Crazy plays that happened this week. Oh, I did. I'll read off some pathetic stats for you guys, just to spoil. Tyler Lockett was the 2nd most targeted receiver on the Titans, and he had 0 catches. 20 teams have as many team sacks as the Carolina Panthers have yards lost on sacks. I did see that. John Mara diagnosed with cancer. And I wonder how many Giants fans are more sad about Neighbors' torn ACL. That is a genuine question I have. I did see that. Now, I did see that. I'm thinking of a sketch on that where Liam Cohen or Robert Saleh said that Liam Cohen was like a science thing, but like Saleh actually went out of his way to say that the way Liam Cohen does it was legal. And then Liam Cohen kind of went after Saleh after the game and was like, I'm going to fuck your world up. And then Robert Saleh was like, I was trying to compliment you. Yep. Liam Cohen was like, keep my name out your mouth. And then Robert Saleh was like, I'm going to fuck your world up. And then Liam Cohen was like, my world is Duval. So the Bengals have the ball on offense. 6:20 to go. 1st and 10 at the 20. Browning drops back to pass. He's looking. He fires over the middle. Caught. It's Andre Yosivas. Gets to about the 42.5-yard line. First down, Cincinnati. Sirianni got into it with Baker. Baker's a shit talker that you weirdly can't hate. Like, he's the kind of guy you love if he's on your own team. I like Baker. Browning drops back, fires to the right, caught by Chase. Gets to about midfield. Man, Jake Browning has been struggling all day, but this drive is a good one. The drive's a good one so far. But there we go. All right. Chase and Higgins have both been quiet. Chase has 4 receptions for 23 yards. T. Higgins, 2 for 25. It'll be 1st and 10. Ball on the Broncos 44-yard line. Browning in shotgun. Fakes the handoff to Chase Brown. He's looking. He's being pressured. That might be a hold. There is a flag on the play. Yeah, I didn't think that was a good look. I didn't like the fact that A.J. Brown was kind of complaining. The only difference, I don't hate that. Okay, I'll get to that in a sec. A.J. Brown's tweet, I just don't think that's a good look after a win. And a week after you had 100 yards. As Browning drops back, he is brought down by Nick Bonito. Yeah, and Jalen Hurts had 0 passing yards in the second half. That's insane. Nick Bonito, what a play. All right, it'll be 2nd and 27. Christ. Ball on the Bengals 39. Jake Browning drops back to pass. Checks it down in the flat. Caught by Chase Brown. Chase Brown is running. Gets to about the 49-yard line. Maybe 3rd and 17. I have to guess. Yeah, A.J. Brown is more like the contested catch guy. But also, Lucian, I do not agree with your take. I'm sorry, I do not disagree with your take. The only difference is like Manziel was more like Johnny Manziel was like watching someone at recess play quarterback. Oh yeah, A.D. Mitchell is in deep shit. As Browning drops back, he's facing pressure. Rushing to the right, just going to throw it away, throw it out of bounds. 4th and 17. So yeah, what if Baker Mayfield took his football career seriously? I do not disagree with that whatsoever. I just think that Manziel was more of a rushing quarterback. Like Baker, I think, had the better arm. But also Johnny Manziel had the benefit of throwing to Mike Evans for a while in his Texas A&M career because Mike Evans was his number 1 receiver. As Marvin Mims catches the punt, it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos. I think the Jets game has gone final. It'll be 1st and 10. I think we're down to 1 person, but you know what? It's late. Y'all got to go for bed. Y'all got to go to bed. But see, I think so. The Baker Manziel comp, that's a decent comp. I don't hate it. But I wonder. Yeah, I think Baker had the better arm. Baker's more of a who are Baker's college receivers? I know he had Hollywood Brown. Baker. Who are some of Baker's college receivers? Tomorrow I'm off from work, but I'll be working on my weekly review video. I hope to have it out by Wednesday. I got a little bit of writing done, but it kind of takes me a little bit to get up to speed on each game, each team. But I usually have about 25 minutes or so of Lamb was a cup. So Lamb was drafted in 2020. Let's look this up. All right. I'm going to look up the 2017 Oklahoma football roster. All right, stats. Finished third in the AP poll. Kyler Murray was the backup. CeeDee Lamb was on the team. Okay. The leading receiver was Hollywood Brown. Mark Andrews. CeeDee Lamb had 807 yards. Rodney Anderson, Bengals draft pick. Get this, J-Dubs. Grant Calcaterra was on that team. Looks like a quick 3-yard run by J.K. Dobbins. What are they showing on the sideline? The calculator. It's time for the calculator. It's time for the calculator. Jeff Bidet. Babbitt, whatever. All right, 2nd and 7. Nix fakes the handoff, completes it. It is a first down by Adkins, brought down on the play by Dax Hill. 1:56 to go. Ball on the 17-ish yard line. Ball on the 17-yard line. Nix. 17-yard line. Checks it down. Complete. It's Franklin. He's got room to run. He gets to about the 33. Tackled on the play by Geno Stone. And I saw Geno. I saw another guy. I forget who the other guy was. But looks like they had Dax Hill on a cornerback blitz, and he just saw it coming right away. It looks like it was Bear Carter as well as Geno Stone. Mostly Bear Carter. So the ball is on the 32-yard line. 1st and 10. D-Bronx, which is where the Yankees play baseball. Bo Nix under center. Hands it off. It's Dobbins. He's trying to find room. Won't get anywhere. Not forwards, not backwards. Brought down by Terdell Slayton. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Broncos first down. The Broncos have 389 total yards of offense. The Bengals have 141. About 11 seconds to go in the third quarter. This will be the final play of the quarter. I lied. Timeout. Denver Broncos. First of the half. This team makes me so sad. Yeah, he had 2 catches for 7 yards. And Jalen Hurts, I believe, was 0 for 8 in the second half with 5. If I'm remembering this correctly, he had 5 passes in the second half that were off target. This Bengals team needs to figure something out. They don't look good. They look inefficient on offense. Marvin Mims in motion to the left. Nix under center. Fakes the handoff. He drops back. Caught on the play. It's Harvey. He gets the first, and that'll be the quarter. Oh, Hurts got concussed? Well, that kind of explains it. But, folks, we're through 3/4 of football. The Bengals are getting their asses kicked. So fun. It is Broncos 21, Bengals 3. This sucks. It's been like a boring sucks. At least last week was like fun to the point that it like last week was like embarrassing fun. This has just been boring as piss. I haven't enjoyed myself. Oh no. Not just former backup Sean, not just former backup Sean Clifford. He went to high school at St. Xavier High School in Cincinnati, Ohio. Sean Clifford was a 3-year starter at St. Xavier High School in Cincinnati, Ohio. I'm about 25 minutes from there right now. I fixed their tennis courts there, actually. St. Xavier High School is like a major football school. The one player I know off the top of my head who went to the NFL that played for St. X is a future Hall of Famer. And I want to see which of the first, I mean, it's just going to be a Google race, but like a future Hall of Famer went to St. X High School in Cincinnati, Ohio. A legitimate star in the NFL. He retired, but he played recently. But he's on almost assuredly a Hall of Famer. I believe he was a top 10 pick too. Preferred site of the Broncos' new stadium. I think they're like breaking ground right now. But Bucky's. Yeah, this just, I don't even know what the Bengals are trying right now. Apart from Burrow's health, what is my biggest wish for the Bengals? Oh, Brenton Strange went to your high school. Let's see. Biggest wish for the Bengals. No, Jason Kelsey went to well, he went to UC instead of Travis, but I think they're from like Northern Ohio. But no, I will say it was a defensive player. He appeared in a Super Bowl. Actually, you know what? Neither of you Google it. That's how lowly attended my stream is. Or I'd say none. I didn't say none of you. I said neither of you. Defensive player appeared in one Super Bowl and lost it. As there's a false start on Denver. He was a linebacker. It's your next hint. Linebacker. Next hint. White guy. Yeah. Within the last decade, as Nix fires deep downfield, it is dropped by Franklin. I can confirm it was within the last decade. It'll be 2nd and 24. Ball be placed back in Broncos territory. That seemed to go like right through his hands a little bit. Sam Hubbard was a defensive end, but he actually went to Moeller High School. As Nix drops back, checks it down to RJ Harvey. He's trying to juke. He's not going to get anywhere. Tackled by Demetrius Knight. Yes, Sam Hubbard went to Moeller High School. Same high school as, fun fact, Ken Griffey Jr. and Barry Larkin. Lot of, I mean, if you want to talk about a high school with good athletes, Moeller High School. Cincinnati is very much prides its high school sports. It's pretty nuts. In Cincinnati, we don't say, where are you from? We say, where did you go to high school? That is our, where are you from? Broncos on the 33-yard line. It is 3rd and 20. As Nix drops back, checks it down over the middle, complete to Ingram, gets to about the 45. It'll be 4th down. All right. Final hint. That's a close-up of his face. That's a close-up of his face. There you go. Broncos punt it away. 12:50 to go in the 4th. Caught by Tinsley. Bengals football. And Bengals football. All right. J-Dubs, you're correct. Is Kuechly not in the Hall of Fame already? It is Luke Kuechly. He is in the College Football Hall of Fame, not the pros yet. All right. It says he's CBS Sports hired him as an analyst for its coverage of college football. So Luke Kuechly is a college analyst. Fun times. Trying to think of who else. Sean Clifford. What a guy. Let's see what other football players went to St. X. My high school's most famous alum is a baseball player named Jim Laritz. He had some clutch moments in the 90s, but that's really about it. Vivek Ramaswamy went to St. X too. I remember that. Football. Sean Clifford, Luke Kuechly. No one I really care about. Yeah, Gurley's eligible. I remember, okay, so I was in Denver like 3-4 years ago, and some guy showed me his fantasy team, and Todd Gurley was on his bench. I was like, buddy, what are you doing? Gurley's retired. And he's like, he's a weapon. I think he'd come back. All right, as the pass is caught by Chase Brown. Oh yeah, that's real Budweiser. All right. All right, let's see. I like this player too. I like that guy. Little switch hitter. Good old Nick Swisher. As Browning drops back, dropped by Jamar on 1st and 10. It'll be 2nd and 10. In their last 7 drives, the Bengals have 79 yards of offense. $12:06 to go. We like Nick Swisher. Fun guy, too. We need more fun players in baseball. It's full of so many uninteresting bros. It's insane. Browning drops back, 2nd and 10. Sacked on the play. Ah. We're having so much fun. Is that Cody Ford that got manhandled? Or no, that was Rivers. Yeah, Rivers didn't stand a chance. 11:25 as Browning drops back. He's being pressured by Benito. Checks it Brown, and P. Ryan didn't see it coming. It's 4th and 16. What the hell? I texted my friend, can baseball please come tomorrow? I'm miserable. Can baseball come tomorrow? I'm miserable. We'll see what he says. As Rico punts. First head coach of the Eagles is from Parkersburg. As Mims is tackled by Shaka Hayward. Greasy Neal. That is a name. So funny enough, Greasy Neal was your head coach, and to cope with this game, I'm going to have a Greasy Neal. Anyway, we got a Campbell's, we got a Pillsbury commercial on right now, and I'm just really sad. This team disappoints me to no end. Eliza left like quarters ago. Len Barnum. This is just boring. This isn't even embarrassing. It's just boring. The Bengals are doing absolutely nothing. I mean, I'm getting more of a kick out of watching the paint dry on my wall. Oh, that is pretty cool, actually. Fun. I'm so sad. All right. Yeah, and I'm one of them. I don't want that washed up piece of shit. This is. Ugh. We're having so much fun. We're genuinely having so much fun. Are we, though? I mean, we're all having a good time. But I think once this live stream ends, trade for Tanner McKee. Nah. This is just bad. And the Bengals have the Lions coming up. And then, Lucian, we got your Packers coming up. Like the Packers go on a bye, and then they play the Bengals week 6 in Wisconsin as Dobbins gets the pitch. He is tackled at about the 40. Rattler's been fine. He has been bad by he hasn't been bad by any stretch of the imagination. He's been fine. Sorry, I'm thinking right now. As Knicks, hands off. It's J.K. Dobbins. Gets to about the 41-yard line, tackled on the play by Geno Stone and or DJ Turner. Yeah. Zach Taylor's not getting fired midseason, especially when he doesn't have his QB1. I think last year was your opportunity where you had like a 4th place MVP, a 2nd place offensive player of the year, and a 2nd place defensive player of the year, and they still didn't make the playoffs. As Bo Nix hands it off, it's Dobbins. He gets about 2 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 2, tackled by Chris Jenkins. They're not going to. The Super Bowl bought him at least 5 years. Like, they made a Super Bowl. It can really happen. How? I don't know. But it'll be 3rd and 1. RJ Harvey's into the game for J.K. Dobbins. I don't think Tyler Shuck is an option for us. 3rd and 1. Knicks takes a snap, runs to the right. Caught. It's Mims. He gets to about the 43, 44-yard line. Yeah. He's not getting fired. I don't think Zach Taylor's a very good head coach. I'm kind of over him at this point. But I'll take it. First down, Broncos. Yeah. But here's the difference. No, Lucian. Bad Lucian. His Knicks hands off to Dobbins. He gets about 1, maybe 2 yards. Here's the difference between the Eagles and the Bengals. The Eagles are a properly run organization. Howie Roseman is a phenomenal GM. Bengals don't have it together. It's incompetence at this point. It is literally the Brown/Blackburn family business. They care too much about their bottom dollar. Yeah, they signed the stars they had to, but they really do care too much about their bottom dollar. As Dobbins gets the handoff, he is still running. He got the first. I'm going to put a in here. There we go. This team is miserable. As Dobbins gets a handoff, they're inside the red zone. Hold on. You can legitimately argue this is the worst team in the AFC North. Oh, I know. I'm on Carson Palmer's side. I could go on a whole diatribe about him. I forgave Carson Palmer a long time ago. Hands it off on the 17. It's RJ Harvey. I stopped caring about the game a while ago. Looks like it's an even 50-50 split. I legitimately think this is the worst team in the AFC North. You can't even argue the Bengals offense is good anymore. This is a bad football team right now. They're getting nothing done on offense. All right, 2nd and 7. Hand it off to Harvey. We got 5:28 remaining. This is terrible. This is genuinely abysmal. But you know what? I legitimately think this is the worst team in the division. All right, 3rd and 5. Ball on the 12.5-yard line. Bo Nix drops back, fires it. Touchdown, RJ Harvey. This is ugly. The Ravens aren't. We're doing it! We're doing it, folks. We're back. Yeah, Lamar's I don't know what the prognosis is on his injury. But it doesn't look great. There we go. 2 weeks in a row, boys. We're having a good time. It's such a fun live stream, and we've made it. Yeah, Henry's been fumbling a lot. He also hasn't been producing the way he normally can. But at least he is not on the Cincinnati Bengals. Why do I do this to myself? Why? You know what? We're texting the Brandpire League. This is... Oh my God. It's awful. This game is just truly awful. This team is awful. We are so back. All right. Well, I mean, Lucian, you also watch them beat the Packers. As Will Lutz kicks it off. The Broncos have 492 yards of offense. This is atrocious. 28-3. Wait a minute, this is our comeback. Wait a minute, this is our comeback. Wait a minute, this is our comeback. It's our comeback time. Jake Browning. False start on the Bengals. Back on. Who was the false start on? Well, who cares at this point? 1st and 15, ball in the 30. Jake Browning hands it off. It's Andre Yosivas. That handsome son of a bitch. It'll be 2nd and 10. 5-yard gain by Yoshi. 4:33 in the game. And it is 3rd and 10. Jamar Chase tackled at the line of scrimmage. 4:07 remaining. God, I showered for this. I'm disappointed. I showered for this. All right. 3rd and 9. Ball on the 30-yard line. It's a long 9. Jake Browning drops back, completes it to T. Higgins, gets about 6 on the play. Thank you. Ryan Rico punts it away. 2:55 remaining. And I'm having a bad time. I am utterly having a bad time. I am having an awful time right now. It is 28-3. Bo Nix under center. RJ Harvey in the backfield. Handoff. Who cares at this point? I literally have no emotion. I get it. Okay, here is my Bashal Tutin question. Oh, RJ Harvey gets the first down. Here is my Bashal Tutin question. Because Brand compared him to Bucky Irving. Oh, I also just found out that John Benet Ramsey's mom went to Parkersburg High School. I just kind of saw that. I was like, that's not a name you see often. Here's my Bashal Tutin question. I think Brand compared Bashal Tutin to Bucky Irving as he pitches it back to RJ Harvey, and he gets about 9 yards tackled by Jordan Battle. I really think Bashal Tutin is the Sean Tucker of the offense and not the Bucky Irving, because Travis Etienne is the Bucky Irving. I think Bashal Tutin strikes me as more of the Sean Tucker. Sean Tucker had a blow-up game. He's quick as fuck. But I think looks like there's 2:05 to go. But I think Bashal Tutin's more the Sean Tucker of the offense. This team is bad. This team is very, very bad. Are we gooning for Tutin? As the 2-minute warning approaches, first down, RJ Harvey. This is truly a miserable night of absolutely nothing football. This is a bad football team with a bad head coach, a mediocre quarterback. Okay, that was your Bucky Irving question, or your Bashal Tutin question. That makes sense. The defense is bad. The Bengals defense tonight has made a 9-yard rush look like a bad play. Hold on, I'm going to text that to my friends. The Bengals are awful. I don't get it. It has to come to the guys up top. I was all over. I got Bucky Irving every chance I got. I also got Tetairoa McMillan every chance I could. But this is a nightmare of a football game. At least the Reds are in the playoffs tomorrow. This is a disgusting affair. I wonder how many 28-3 jokes are being made right now. Not a lot, actually. And the Broncos are kneeling it. Jamar looks pissed. The Bengals had 11 penalties and 9 first downs. A disgusting effort on the part of the Cincinnati Bengals. I am utterly appalled. And this game is over. It's not final, but it's over. Great. Now we're going to get 28-3 jokes thrown at us. Oh, great. There we go. Epic handshakes. Actually, hold on. You guys are watching me make a meme in person. And this game has gone final. There it is. Bengals and Falcons, 28-3 jokes. And folks, that is your ball game. An appalling effort on behalf of the Bengals. I am bewildered right now. I don't know what to think. Except, what the hell? This has truly been a massive flop. Yep. No, I'm gonna dip soon too. I'm not sticking around for this. I mean, I love you guys, but I'm not. This was bullshit. This game was utter bullshit. I'm glad I got to live stream it. I don't know what to say either. Except I know where I'm placing the Bengals. But folks, the Bengals have lost by a final score of 28-3. I will have we're going to have to put up with Jameis Winston rumors, aren't we? You know what? You know what? I cannot believe it has come to this point. But I very genuinely mean this. If Trey Hendrickson is traded to the 49ers and they want to throw Mac Jones in that trade trade return package, I would not hate it. I know we have Brett Rippon and Mike White and former Packers backup Sean Clifford. Give me something. But you guys, that sucks. This really sucks. The Bengals have lost 28-3. Michael McCorkle-Jones. But that is the ball game. The Cincinnati Bengals have lost to the Denver Broncos by a final score of 28-3. You guys have been awesome to hang out with. Thank you for tuning in. But God damn it, that sucked. The game is over, and we're all going to go have a cry jerk session. Lucian, I'll see you week 6. Oh, I guess. Actually, yeah. That's why I did my next live stream, because I don't do home games, because I go to the home games. J-Dubs, thank you for the kind words. The Bengals are the worst team in the AFC North. You guys have a good night. And despite what happened tonight, go Bengals.